Hey everyone! Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these real-life stories that will leave you speechless. Now, this one, it's personal. I still remember the text that hit me like a punch in the gut. It was from my wife, right in the middle of my workday. Don't worry about tonight's office party. Just be yourself. Normally, it would have been harmless, even reassuring. But something in her tone, the way she didn't include a smiley or even a little joke, made my stomach twist. Something felt off. I shrugged it off at first. I told myself I was imagining things. Work had been stressful. Maybe I was just paranoid. But the signs started piling up. Missed calls that she wouldn't return. Her phone always face down. Sudden whispers when I came near. I even caught her tensing when I mentioned the office party. I blamed myself. Maybe I was too clingy, too suspicious. Maybe I was reading into nothing. The night of the party arrived, and I tried to shake the nerves. The office had been decorated for months in anticipation, and the air smelled faintly of burnt sugar and cheap perfume. I walked in, adjusted my tie, trying to look calm. Then I saw him, her boss, and in that moment my chest sank. He didn't just greet me with a handshake. No, he smirked, leaned in, and said loud enough for the room to hear, "Wow, you're really bringing your A-game tonight, huh? Didn't think she could pull someone like you off the couch." The laughter that followed felt like a punch to my ribs. My face burned, my mouth opened, but no words came. I couldn't even look at my wife. Her eyes flicked to mine for a fraction of a second before she looked away, smiling nervously at someone else. On the drive home, my mind refused to stop spinning. At first, I replayed the moment, hoping I had misunderstood. Maybe it had been a joke, but deep down, a gnawing feeling told me it wasn't. The next few weeks were unbearable. I noticed her subtle changes. The way she picked up calls quietly in another room, the sudden late nights at work, and the laughter that didn't include me. One night, while she was in the shower, her phone buzzed. Curiosity overpowered me. I shouldn't have, but I peeked. And that's when I found it. Messages between her and her boss. Casual at first, then flirtatious, then dangerous. "I can't stop thinking about you tonight. You looked amazing. Wish you were here with me instead of him." Every word felt like fire burning my chest. The betrayal wasn't cinematic or explosive. It was mundane, creeping into every corner of my life. Every memory of her kisses, our inside jokes, the quiet mornings in bed, they all felt tainted now. I questioned everything. How had I missed this? Was I blind or just naive? I confronted her. I remember standing in the living room, the hum of the refrigerator loud in the silence between us. "Why?" I whispered, not even sure I wanted the answer. She looked down, twisting the ring on her finger. Tears brimmed in her eyes, but she didn't look at me. I didn't mean for it to happen," she said. "It just did. I felt something I shouldn't have, and Her voice broke. I felt my heart split in two, not just at her betrayal, but at her guilt. I wanted to scream, to hit something, to make her feel the weight of what she'd done. But I didn't. I just stared numb, feeling both love and hatred intertwining in a painful knot. In the following days, I found myself reliving every detail. Small things that had seemed harmless now stung. The way she smiled at her phone, the way she forgot to tell me about dinner plans, the way she suddenly needed help with work projects late at night. It all made sense now. I realized love isn't always enough to protect you from deceit. We tried talking, tried understanding, but the trust was gone. I left the house with a quiet dignity, taking only what I needed, leaving behind everything that had once made our life feel safe. And as I closed the door, I didn't look back. I wasn't running from love. I was reclaiming myself. Months later, I'm still healing, but I've learned something crucial. Betrayal doesn't just hurt, it teaches. It shows you where your boundaries lie, where your self-respect begins. I don't hate her, not fully. I mourn the life I thought we had, but I also discover my own strength, the ability to walk away, to rebuild, and to refuse to let someone else define my worth. If there's one thing I want you to take from this story, it's that self-respect is non-negotiable. Pain fades. Memories sting less with time. And life keeps moving forward, even when hearts break. So, if you've ever felt blindsided by betrayal, remember this. You're stronger than you think. And sometimes, the hardest goodbyes are the ones that set you free.